Standard push-up. The standard push-up is the foundation of almost every modern variation. It became widely popular in military training during the 20th century because it requires no equipment while still building strength in the chest, shoulders, and triceps. The hands stay aligned with the shoulders while the body lowers in a straight line toward the floor. What makes this movement so important is its simplicity. Even advanced athletes continue using the standard version for endurance, warm-ups, and body control. Knee push-up. The knee push-up was created as an easier adaptation for beginners and people recovering from injury. By reducing part of the body weight, it allows more people to learn the correct movement pattern without putting too much pressure on the shoulders or lower back. Even though it looks simple, it still trains the chest, arms, and core stability. Many coaches use this variation as the first step before moving into full push-ups, especially in schools and beginner fitness programs. Wide push-up. The wide push-up places the hands farther apart to increase activation in the chest muscles. This change shifts some of the work away from the triceps and changes the angle of the movement. Gyms and strength coaches often use this variation to complement chest exercises performed with weights. The movement requires attention to shoulder positioning because going too wide can create discomfort. When performed correctly, it creates a deeper stretch during the lowering phase. Diamond push-up. The diamond push-up gets its name from the hand position beneath the chest. The thumbs and index fingers nearly touch, creating a shape that resembles a diamond. This setup places much more emphasis on the triceps and inner chest. The variation became especially popular in calisthenics and military conditioning routines. Because it demands greater arm strength and stability, it is often considered more advanced than the standard push-up. Incline push-up. In the incline push-up, the hands are placed on an elevated surface such as a bench or wall. This reduces the overall difficulty because less body weight is being supported. It is one of the most accessible ways to learn push-up mechanics. In gyms, many people use this variation to increase repetitions or warm up before heavier exercises. It is also common in physical therapy and rehabilitation programs. Decline push-up. The decline push-up does the opposite of the incline version. Here, the feet are elevated while the hands remain on the ground. This increases the load placed on the shoulders and upper chest. The variation became popular in advanced training routines because it mimics some of the demands of incline bench pressing. In addition to strength, it also requires steady body control to prevent the hips from dropping during the movement. Pike push-up. The pike push-up completely changes the body position. The hips rise upward, creating an inverted V shape. This exercise shifts most of the effort toward the shoulders and acts as preparation for more difficult gymnastics and calisthenics movements. Many athletes use this variation before attempting handstand push-ups. It also helps develop balance, coordination, and upper body stability. Clap push-up. The clap push-up is an explosive variation where the hands leave the floor during the upward phase, allowing a quick clap before landing again. This type of movement became popular in athletic training because it develops muscular power. Boxers, football players, and martial artists often include explosive exercises like this to improve speed and reaction time. The challenge comes not only from the push itself, but also from controlling the landing safely. Archer push-up. The archer push-up earned its name because it resembles the stance of an archer pulling back a bowstring. One arm bends while the other stays more extended, shifting most of the body weight to one side. This variation is commonly used as preparation for the one-arm push-up. Along with unilateral strength, it also improves balance and body awareness. The movement requires careful control to prevent the torso from rotating. One-arm push-up. The one-arm push-up is one of the most famous and difficult push-up variations. It became well known through demonstrations of physical strength, military competitions, and calisthenics performances. Supporting the body with only one arm requires tremendous stability in the core, along with strength in the chest and shoulders. Small adjustments in foot positioning help with balance, but the movement still remains extremely challenging for most people. Spiderman Push-Up. The Spiderman Push-Up adds leg movement to the traditional push-up. As the body lowers, one knee moves toward the elbow on the same side. The name comes from the similarity to the climbing movements of the comic book character. This variation combines chest, arm, and abdominal training at the same time. In functional fitness programs, it is valued for improving coordination and hip mobility without requiring any equipment. Hindu push-up. The Hindu push-up originated in traditional physical training methods from South Asia, especially among Indian wrestlers known as Pelwans. The movement is smooth and flowing, passing from a raised position into a low diving motion before returning again. Unlike more rigid push-up styles, it develops mobility, strength, and endurance simultaneously. Many modern fitness systems rediscovered this technique because of its effectiveness as a full-body exercise. Handstand push-up. The handstand push-up takes the push-up into a vertical position. The body is supported by the hands while the feet rest against a wall or remain balanced freely in the air. This exercise has strong connections to gymnastics and advanced military training. The primary focus is on the shoulders and triceps, though balance and coordination are equally important. Even assisted versions are considered highly challenging for experienced athletes. Pseudo planche push-up. The pseudo planche push-up was developed within modern calisthenics as preparation for advanced skills, especially the full planche. The hands are positioned closer to the waist, forcing the body weight forward. This dramatically increases the load on the shoulders, wrists, and chest. The variation depends not only on raw strength, but also on precise body control and the ability to maintain full body tension throughout the movement. T push-up. The T push-up combines a traditional push-up with a rotational movement. After pushing upward, the body turns sideways while one arm reaches toward the ceiling, creating a shape similar to the letter T. This combination adds stability and mobility training to the exercise. In functional workout programs, it is often used to improve coordination between the upper body and core. The movement also helps develop better balance during rotational motion.